I like the name Sopen. It's really, really nice.
Thank
All
you.
right, tell us, how many pieces do you have as a spoken word artist? Can you count? Do you know how many you have?
Okay. I've been fortunate. Let me say fortunate to have written a lot of spoken word pieces because for me writing is a gift, right? So I've been able to write over 60 poems. Fortunately, I've been able to write over 60 poems that have resonate with my experience, my personal experience, and also looking around what's happening around me.
Quite interesting.
How does the delivery of a spoken word, that is the piece, the tone, and body language, affect the interpretation of the poem?
Okay. How does the delivery, your
Yes,
body
your
language?
body
Okay,
language, your
it
tone, your
affects the point
pace.
because it's a very bare art where you can just be bare. Whatever your body language is saying and whatever your emotions is saying behind the piece, you want to be able to, interpret the emotions. So it's very vital for a poet to, use body language, gestures to be able to communicate the piece.
All right, before we continue here in Lagos, let's head to Abuja. We have Mana that has some questions for you. Can you hear him?
We can
Okay,
hear Mana.
Mana. We'll come back to Mana. But, before you ask your question, Prince, so have you ever tried to do a spoken word piece before?
I
I
am
think
not much of a writer. I'm not much of a
I've
writer.
tried that. I am sure that someone will be laughing at me right now. But sometimes I feel that spoken word artists have this thing about them, like you just start and say, I am powerful.
Okay.
I
And right now
am
she has started.
confident. Am I
Coco has started.
communicating?
Coco has started right now.
Right?
She's about to become a spoken
So
word
bad.
artist.
I am powerful. Is it beyond, is it modern affirmations, Because sometimes it sounds like that, like, I am powerful. I am a woman. I am excellent, So that's the way I see it, but we're seeing it go beyond that. We're seeing it go beyond that. But later on, when you do a piece for us, I'll do my own piece and then you rate it, okay?
I do not want to hear your piece.
Soap, you rate my piece, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
But
It's not for
I do
you.
not want to hear Coco's piece
It's not for
because
you.
I try to imagine what it sound like. But I'm not much of a writer. I don't think I've ever written anything. But I think I'm somebody that. Do you do? How will I put it? Do spoken words? Do they just come to you? Do you have to write them down, or sometimes you just, will I say, ad lib?
Okay, for me, I literally really have to write them down. Sometimes it comes to me as a freestyle. It just comes to me, maybe the mood, the feeling, the atmosphere. But most other times, I have to really write my thought down. I think of what I want to say or what I want to communicate, and I put it down and write it. So it comes to me most times, but I have to pen it down.
Yeah, I think that you even actually took the question out of my mouth because what I was doing, I've not written it down, but I was just trying to do it from my head, like, okay, if I have to do a spoken word, and I will do it. But what are the elements of spoken word that make it a more personal experience for both the performer and the listener? What are the elements that you need to put in that when the message is communicated, the listener can get it? You get what elements?
Quality, your passion,
Okay.
how you could be able to convey this message, your originality, and also your style, the style at which you're taking the piece, the pace. Let's use the word the pace, the way you are able to convey the message, the pace at which you're, telling the stories. You also want to be able to capture your audience. So the originality first of all, your pace and your style.
All right, we're going to go back to Abuja now. Mana is back, so Mana can ask his questions.
All right, Sopen, good morning and good to have you on the
Good
show. I wanted to
morning.
ask you about how you balance reading and the cadence of your delivery with the message you're trying to convey.
Okay, how I balance my rhythm. So for me, it's about tapping to my emotions of the spoken word poetry. I want to look at the piece and able to tap into the emotions of the piece. So I'm able to, balance that because I'm able